Budget cuts in Siskiyou County are affecting the ways law enforcement cracks down on gangs. Manpower is down. Authorities say it's more difficult to correlate. Police need your involvement now more than ever. Even if you think your town is too rural, police say there may be more gang members in your school than you think.
They're kind of scary, but at first. But you get used to it after a while.
Danae Swartout, describing her experience with gang members at a larger school. A few months ago, she moved to Lost River, and she says she hasn't seen any gang activity in her new school.
Maybe wannabe gangs, but not real gangs.
Norte, short for the Norteños gang. This video, entitled Our Family, shows a young man rapping in a trailer with other gang members, drugs, and this stolen laptop. The video, just one of many items shown at the Tule Lake Police Department, a collection gathered over the last 10 years.
And this is real typical of the stuff that we deal with.
Chief Tony Ross, showing MySpace chats, pictures, belts, and other kinds of evidence representing gang activity concentrated in the eastern rural region of the Oregon-California border. The Tule Lake Police Department showed me this Christmas ornament made by one of the gang members 3 years ago, showing sort of what their slogan is about, smiling now but crying later.
We have more gang kids in our community than a lot of the inner city on a per capita basis. Out of our high school of 150 kids, we'll range between 18 to 25 of them that are either validated Sureño-Norteño gang members or are associates of Norteño-Sureño gang members.
At the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office, deputies from the Criminal Intelligence Unit say a majority of their attention is focused on Hispanic gangs, like the Norteños and Sureños. They say gang activity increases during the agricultural season and also when school is in session. Deputies say the most heavy concentration of rivalry amid gang members sometimes coincides with rival schools like Tule Lake and Lost River. These are pictures taken from last year showing gang graffiti on the walls of Lost River High School. Are you aware of any gang activity in your school?
I'm not. It's a really quiet school, and we don't have a presence that we see at all in the school.
Over at Tule Lake, educators say they don't allow students to wear gang colors or apparel.
It is an issue that can rise up really quickly. There's a lot of people that can be influenced into it. And I think that safety for children and an educational environment is the most important thing.
Educators say they have not had any gang problems between schools, but when school's out, that's a different story.
Burglaries, vandalism. We had our Norteño group detained a Sureño kid, put him down on his knees, took a .45, stuck it to his head, and squeezed the trigger. It wasn't loaded, but it clicked. You know, the kid that was on his knees didn't know it wasn't loaded. And then they hit him with the pistol whipped him to the hospital he went. In retaliation for that, our Sureño kids did a drive-by shooting, barely missing a young girl in Newell, in the area.
That area was right here, a neighborhood located in Newell. Both cases were prosecuted successfully. This boy was eventually arrested on multiple charges and deported. So if wannabes become actual threats in your school, Danae has a suggestion.
I'd probably have a bigger discipline for gang activity, you know? Throwing up gang signs, maybe that's more than a referral.
Chief Ross says they've had an upturn of gang activity last summer. And when the cold winds die down this year, he expects gang activity in your rural towns to start picking up again. Last year, Oregon legislation passed, allowing California officers police powers across state lines. But they need more solutions from you in your neighborhood watch programs and your schools. For more information, click on the Rogue Gangs box at ktvl.com. Covering your news, Dave DeRorange, News 10.